Hello everyone. Today we are going to see about CRM. What is the expansion of CRM? Customer Relationship Management. So, what is CRM? CRM is a business strategy that aims to understand, anticipate, and manage the needs of an organization's current and potential customers. It is a comprehensive approach which provides seamless integration of every area of business that touches the customer, namely marketing, sales, customer services, and file support through integration of people, process, and technology. CRM is a shift from traditional marketing as it focuses on the retention of customers in addition to acquisition of new customers. The expression customer relationship management CRM is becoming standard terminology, replacing what is widely perceived to be misleading narrow term relationship marketing RM. So this is definition of CRM. So let's see definition. CRM is concerned with creation, development, and enhancement of individualized customer relationships with carefully targeted customers and customer groups, resulting in maximizing the total customer lifetime value. So, customer relationship manager system. So, how they are managing is like customer loyalty, promotion, interaction, analysis, order, database, documentation, communication, and so on. So these are some examples for customer relationship management system. So what is the purpose of customer? That is CRM. So why CRM is needed? Like what is the purpose of customer relationship management? The focus is on creating value for the customer and the company over the longer term. When customers value the customer service that they receive from suppliers, they are less likely to look to alternative suppliers for their needs. CRM enables organizations to gain competitive advantage over competitors that supply similar products or service. Then, importance of CRM, like why CRM is important. So this topic is we are going to see. So why CRM is important for a company or an organization. Today's business compete with multi-product offerings created and delivered by networks, alliances and partnerships of many kinds. Both retaining customers and building relationships with other value-adding allies is critical to corporate performance. The adoption of CRM is being fueled by a recognition that long-term relationships with customers are one of the most important assets of an organization. So, for this reason, customer is very important to an organization or and for any services like companies, like everything. CRM is playing a very important role. So, CRM is very important. Then we are going to see why did CRM develop? Why CRM have to develop? So, CRM developed for number of reasons. The 90s, 80s onwards saw rapid shifts in business that changed customer power. Supply existed demands for most products. Sellers had little pricing power. The only protection available to suppliers of goods and services was in their relationships with the customers. So for these reasons, CRM have to develop. So then only customers can easily interact with the communication, that communication with the organization or companies. So what does CRM involve? In which ways CRM involved with the organization, that is, and also involved with the customers? So CRM involves the following. So what are they all? Organizations must become customer focused. Organizations must be prepared to adapt so that it takes customer needs into account and delivers them. Market research must be undertaken to assess customer needs. We are going to see strategy. So, strategically significant customers. Customer relationship management focuses on strategically significant markets. Not all customers are equally important. Therefore, Relationships should be built with customers that are likely to provide value for services. Building relationships with customers that will provide little value could result in a loss of time, staff, and financial resources. So, we have to give focus on the main customers. Then we are going to strategy. So, what is the strategy? Is like business goals, objectives, so staffing, and many things. So, markers of strategically significant customers. Strategically significant customers need to satisfy at least one of three conditions. So, let's go and let's see the three conditions. Customers with high lifetime values, that is, customers that will repeatedly use the service in the long term. Example, nurses in a hospital library. Second one, customers who serve as a benchmarks for other customers. Example, in a hospital library, consultants who teach on academic courses. Customer who inspire change in the supplier. So, one customers have to change in the suppliers. So, they can able to change the other company customer to our company customers or our organization. So, they are important. Then, information technology and CRM. Technology plays a pivotal role in CRM. Technological approaches involving the use of databases, data mining, and one-to-one marketing can assist organization to increase customer value and then own probability. This type of technology can be used to keep a record of customers' names and contact details in addition to their history of buying products or using services. This information can be used to target customers in a personalized way and offer them services to meet their specific needs. This personalized communication provides value for the customer and increases customers' loyalty to the provider. So, these are the technological and CRM. So, then we are going to see about what are the goals, what CRM have to do for their company. So, face to face CRM. CRM can also be carried out in face to face interactions without the use of technology. Staff members often remember the names of favorite services or products of regular customers and use this information to create a personalized service for them. For example, in a hospital library, you will know the name of nurses that come in often and probably remember the area that they work in. However, face-to-face CRM could prove less useful when organizations have a large number of customers, as it would be more difficult to remember details about each of them. So, these are the face to face. Like if we have a small amount of customers means we can easily remember, but we can in the sense CRM. So if they have more number of customers means they can't able to remind every name like so. Then we are going to see implementing CRM. When introducing or developing CRM, a strategic review of the organization's current position should be undertaken. Organizations need to address 4 issues. What is our core business and how will it evolve in the future? What form of CRM is appropriate for our business now and in the future? What IT infrastructure do we have and what do we support the future organization needs? What vendors and what partners do we need to choose? So while implementing CRM, we have to in the sense the organization or the company have to raise these questions and they have to answer them by consulting with their partners or with the employees so that they came to know how to implement our CRM, how we want the CRM. Then guidelines for establishing a customer relationship program. So what are the guidelines for establishing a customer relationship program? So first one, Examine who your customers are and what specific needs they have. Identify specific objectives to be realized by the program. Create a manageable program of customer retention. Then create a culture that stimulates customer interest. Determine a table for evaluation. So these are the guidelines we have to, the organization or the company have to remain in their mind, so that they can make their customer as they like want to make. So next what we are going to see is like benefits. What are the benefits by we having the good customer? So let's see benefits. Retaining existing customers, selling more to existing customers, finding and winning new customers. Interactions lead to trusted relationships. Focus the business on improving customer relationships and earning a greater share of each customer's business. Increasing efficiency, improving marketing and sales decision making, enabling process measurement, leading to the process improvement. So, what are the benefits? Is like we can exist know about the exist customers who are all existing, we can enable them, and then we can get more new customers by CRM. So if they can able to convince the other offers or other organization customer, means they can change their customers into their own organizations customers. So these are the benefits of the customers. So in this video, we also saw about the benefits, goals, and many things about CRM. So I hope you all liked it and you came to know the idea about the CRM. So thank you.